guys, what is up and welcome back to another TheSatinCrew video. And yes, today we are back with an English one. It's been quite a while, but I will explain exactly why we haven't uploaded any English content the last 3 weeks. In this video there will be a bit of a Q&A, and the main part of the video will focus on a catch-up. So I'm basically going to tell you everything what has happened the last 3 weeks. Okay, so let me start by basically explaining what happened and why we didn't actually upload any English videos. Yeah. So as mentioned before, we haven't uploaded for 3 weeks any English content. And there's a simple reason to it. So basically on Instagram and on YouTube, we always read your comments, reply to your comments and just see the general feedback. And we have seen that over 80% of the comments and in general the interaction has been huge from the German speaking community, as in Austria, Switzerland and Germany, for example. And these people were just so interactive and put so many comments and were like, please do more German videos, more German videos. So we were like, what are we going to do? Because we want to do both. At the best, we want to do both. So we're really thinking, and at the end we decided, okay, let's try a bit more German. So we did for 1 week and we uploaded 3 German videos in a row and it went amazing. The feedback was great, the people loved the videos, at least it seemed like they loved it, which was obviously amazing for us, as we are just like, we are still quite young on YouTube. So to get that feedback was simply amazing. It was a lot of fun. But obviously over the last few days there has been a lot of English people, well, English speaking people, also asking for English content to come back. So we will do that, and that is what we're doing right now. So here we are then, with English videos. I'm extremely excited to do it because for me personally it's way easier to do English videos. My English is better than my German because I've spoken English my entire life basically, because of schools and all that kind of stuff. So for me it's going to be great fun, obviously, and I just want to take you guys along the journey as well. But to do that, from now on I will have to tell you exactly what has happened in the last 3 weeks. So starting, we've been in Germany for quite a while, for like 10 days or something. We've been in Germany, had a lot of fun there in the snow. I'll put some clips right here of some snow fun, which was absolutely amazing. We got new winter tires on the AMG GTR, which was great. And yeah, but the most important thing is our V-Class, which I'm sat in right now. The mobile office is completed. And trust me when I say this thing looks absolutely mental. It is crazy. You can see a bit of the design actually here, which goes over the window. And I think a lot of you probably have seen it either from a thumbnail or from pictures on Instagram or stories. So some of you might be familiar with the car now, but again, I will put pictures right there and right there, so you guys can have a proper look at the V-Class itself. Staying on the topic with the V-Class, nothing else will happen to the V-Class currently. Some of you might be asking, why have we purchased the V-Class? And it's quite simple. We needed a movie car. We needed something where you can open the back, and basically these seats you can completely spin around, so someone can be with a seatbelt, filming out the back of the car, just so we can take the level of YouTube content just another step higher, which we really want to do, and that will start hopefully in summer. There will be someone else also following me around and filming me, so we can just get the content to a higher quality. Other than that, the V-Class is also supposed to be not a backup car, but like a car next to our racing truck. Yes, you've heard it right, the racing truck. So it is coming, which is going to be absolutely amazing. We can put 4 cars into it and we can travel everywhere, which is amazing. But that also obviously depends on COVID. So we really need to see how everything works out with COVID the next few weeks. And then we can start planning some stuff. But let's move on to the really fun thing. So our A45S has been completed. 2 weeks ago we picked it up at the Nürburgring. The tuning is now completely done. I'm going to put a list right here of what exactly has been done to the car so you guys can read it and basically check out and see what happened. But I'm just going to summarize it quickly. So we have a 4-Lek exhaust system, which sounds absolutely nuts. Then we have 525 horsepower in this little A-Class, which basically transformed it into a bullet. It literally is incredibly quick. Yeah, but the sound is really, that is what makes the car special now. It honestly sounds like a rally car. And to show you that, I'll put some clips right now of the A45S in a tunnel and on the road, a few flybys so you guys can experience the sound of the A45S as well. And a quick disclaimer, if you are using headphones, I would recommend to put the volume down a little bit because the A45S is shockingly loud and probably the loudest car we own. So enjoy the clips. Yeah, I know exactly what you guys are thinking right now. It's absolutely absurd, and that is exactly what we wanted. It is insanely crazy, and that is exactly what we love about the car. So I hope you enjoyed the clips. I'm very sorry that on camera it just doesn't come across as in real life, because in real life I'm literally able to be behind the car or just in front of the car and it's running and you won't be able to hear me at all, no matter what I say. But you guys will experience that as well, because I want to do some English videos with the A45S as well. And we now have a nickname for the car too. It is called AK45S. Obviously we're not fans of guns, but because of the pops and bangs it does, the name really made sense. Furthermore, there's also an update on our 718 GT4. So as you guys know, the car is already satin black and there's a lot of like red details which are really cool in our opinion, and especially the hashtag save the manual on the back. But something was missing and we were not sure what it was. It was just not crazy enough, and with the thing we have added now, it just looks like a little race car, which is really cool. So the GT4 now has tire writing which says literally TheSatinCrew, which is absolutely amazing. So custom tire writing, a huge thank you to Elite Wrap for getting that done and being able to fit it on the car, because I'm so surprised that it still didn't fall off, because I've pushed the car quite hard, same for my dad, and the tire writing is still on. And if you guys have any experience with tire writing, you will know that it usually falls off if you drive a bit faster or wash the car. But everything till right now is literally perfect. Also for that, I'll put a picture right here so you guys can have a look at the GT4 tire writing. Not everything in life goes as planned, and that leads me on to the next topic, which is really not that great. So we were basically driving back from Germany towards the south of France in the M5, the Urus and the A45S. So the M5, my dad was driving, he was in the front of all of us. We basically drove M5, Urus and then the A45S. Okay, so what exactly happened? There was basically a truck on the motorway which moved over to the other side to give us space, which was really polite. But something fell from the trailer. We do not know exactly what it was. It's like a huge chunk of either plastic or metal. Not really sure, because it was on the motorway. We couldn't really properly see it because it happened so quickly. And that huge thing literally flew into the front of the M5. So the entire split of the M5 is completely done for. It doesn't look too bad, but there's basically a big dent in it which you can't get fixed. The place where you have the tow hook, that little thing is broken out, and just a few minor scratches on the PPF. So thankfully the PPF actually saved a lot, which is good, but we still had to replace the entire front bumper, which is annoying. But so the M5 will be back very shortly, ready to go again, which is good news. And then literally 2 seconds after that happened to the M5, from the same truck, a massive like stone, I think, was thrown up and went into the windshield into the Urus. I think it's now the third windshield on the Urus, which is really a pain because they are extremely expensive, and obviously insurance covers most of it, but there's like still a little part which we have to pay ourselves, which is okay. But yeah, Urus windshield is done for as well, so that is currently in the shop too, getting a new windshield. But let's move on to some really exciting stuff. Okay, so before we just talked about body panels on the M5, the bumper which has to be replaced. Now we're talking carbon fiber body kit from Top Car. So there will be a carbon fiber body kit coming to our AMG GT63S. And I know exactly how it looks. It's absolutely insane. I can put a few sneak peeks just around here somewhere so you guys can have a bit of a look at what the car's going to look like. The process hasn't started yet. The car's not PPF'd yet, nothing. But that will come very shortly. Obviously the car's going satin black. We're getting some amazing rims on that car as well. And the biggest surprise is something quite crazy. So some of you guys might know the Brabus 900 Rocket, which is based on the AMG GT63S. The car's built 10 times, I think, and is an absolute beast. So we were like, yeah, 900 horsepower in the GT63S is really cool. But the price they take for the car is absolutely not cool. It's like 400 or 500,000 euros, which is absolutely crazy for a car like that. Basically, you can have two of them for one Brabus. Didn't really make sense to us. And yeah, it was just a bit too much for us. It looks too crazy. We still kind of want to keep it a bit understated. So we have decided to tune the car ourselves. Well, not ourselves, but give it to our trusted tuner. And our GT63S will have more power than the Brabus Rocket. We're talking way more than 900 horsepower on our AMG GT63S. Which is absolutely absurd, because I've seen videos of AMG GT63Ss with 870 horsepower doing 100 to 200 kilometers an hour pulls in 4.5 seconds. So you guys can imagine what is going to happen on our AMG GT63S, which I can see right here. That's why I'm pointing there. That will be crazy. It's a huge build, new turbos and everything, but we will obviously document every single part of the build as well. So you guys can be excited for that. At least I am. That should be crazy. Obviously, new exhaust as well. It has to get louder currently. It is quite quiet from factory, but that is normal because of the emissions and all that stuff. Okay guys, let's move on to something else. So on the weekend I put up a questionnaire for the Q&A. This is not going to be a full Q&A, but there's a lot of questions which you guys have asked really frequently. And I want to put out a little disclaimer here for the German viewers, if there's some German viewers also watching our English video. Some of the questions which I'm answering right now might be the same, but that is only because it was the same question. That's all I can really say. So a lot of the questions were similar, but now I'm going to focus on a few questions and tell you the exact answers to them. First question then. When are new English videos coming? Well, right now actually. So the video you're watching right now is obviously in English, but we're planning to upload once a week in English to provide you guys with some cool content. The next question, which got asked a hell of a lot of time, and I think that was actually the most asked question we had: when is our Aventador SVJ coming? So our SVJ has landed at Lamborghini Frankfurt, which is absolutely amazing. The car's there. I've seen some pictures of it and it looks absolutely mental. I'm so excited for the car. I know you guys really want to see the car right now. We do as well, but we're still waiting for the registration currently. So in Germany, because of COVID-19, everything takes a bit longer. So like a registration for a car could take from 4 weeks to 8 weeks to however long, which is really annoying, but it is what it is. We all have like not tough times, but difficult times with COVID. So it is definitely understandable, and that just means that we all got to wait a bit. Also for the SVJ, it's probably not going to be the easiest car to get registered, because for our Performante, for example, we needed like a, how would you say it in English? Like a extra document that you're actually allowed to register it because of the emissions and the car being extremely loud. And that will probably also be the case for our SVJ, so we have to get that as well. But other than that, hopefully the car lands in the next few weeks, that we can make some amazing content. And there's also something coming to the SVJ which is absolutely crazy. That's all I'm going to say for that topic. Yeah, that will be quite cool. Okay, so the next question which we have received is, where's the 765LT? Where is it? Good question. I'll put a picture of the car right here so you guys can have a look at it. The 765LT is literally the same story as the Aventador SVJ. So still waiting for registration. Really annoying, but it is what it is. Also for that car, hoping it will land in the near future, that we can finally drive it, because you guys have seen the car's completely done. It's PPF'd already and it's literally just waiting for us to pick it up, and we really just want to have it by now. Just for a second, let's keep talking about the McLaren 765LT, because a few of you guys have actually asked us about the Novitec body kit and exhaust for the 765LT. So that was in the questions as well. And my father and I have obviously seen the video from Novitec, that 855 horsepower 765LT. Absolutely amazing. It looks crazy. So big shout out to Novitec there. Good job guys, it looks great. So first of all, the body kit. It looks amazing, but for us it just doesn't make sense. So we're not going to get the body kit. No way. Because we have all the McLaren Special Operations MSO parts, which you can get in carbon fiber. So our entire 765LT is basically covered in carbon fiber already. So it would be a big waste of money for us to get the Novitec kit. But the exhaust system on the Novitec 765LT is crazy. It is extremely loud, which is great. We love loud cars, so that is something we are considering. We're not considering it right now because we obviously still have to get the car, but we're probably going to get in touch with Novitec to see if we can do something. We know that Novitec has extremely long waiting lines currently because everyone is loving their products because they are really good as well. So we're waiting on that currently and just seeing if we're actually going to do it, but that is for sure an option for our 765LT. So guys, there's two more questions which I'm going to answer in this video. So the first one being, which cars are joining the fleet in 2021? Obviously, as you know, the SVJ and the 765LT are arriving shortly. Then we have also ordered the Hurricane STO and an AMG GT Black Series. About other cars which are still coming to the collection, I can't talk about yet, but they will be quite cool as well. But let's stay on the topic of the Hurricane STO for a second. So 2 weeks ago we put up a German-speaking video of the Hurricane STO. We had the chance to look at the car and go into detail with the car, literally experience it, as in seeing the car, sitting in it, obviously not being able to drive it. So massive thank you to Lamborghini Con for that. That was absolutely cool. My dad and I really fell in love with the car. It's like the best car we have seen in the last 10 years, at least for me. But there's like one thing which happened as we saw the Hurricane STO, and that is a question. Is it worth it to get the AMG GT Black Series when we have the Hurricane STO coming, and we also obviously own the McLaren 620R, two supercars which are completely focused on track, which is cool, which is great, a lot of fun. But yeah, the point which I want to get to is that the Hurricane STO in our spec is roughly 300,000 euros. That is obviously a hell of a lot of money. But our AMG GT Black Series is spec'd up to over 400,000 euros. And that's a lot. That's a lot of money. We obviously have the order, we can get the car, no problem. But we just asked ourselves, is it really worth it? Because the Hurricane STO is so crazy. It's a naturally aspirated V10. There's going to be so much more drama than in the AMG GT Black Series. So is it worth it to get another car for 400k more, which is probably not going to be as good as the Hurricane STO? Maybe it is going to be as good, but not as emotional. And that is exactly what we want. We want something emotional. The platform with the V10 is going to end at some point very, very shortly. So there will not be any more loud Lamborghinis based on a Hurricane platform, which is really sad. So that car is just more meaningful to us. And yeah, also the process on how Mercedes decided to give out the allocations for the GT Black Series was terrible. Simply terrible. It took them way too long, and yeah, we have a huge list of AMGs which we have purchased over the last 30 years, and the way everything was treated with the GT Black Series allocation was just not good. Not fair to any customer who has tried to get one and also got one. We are thankful that we got an allocation, but now we're just asking us if we should do it. So let me put it into the perspective for you guys. Obviously the Hurricane STO is safe. That is coming. What if we get a Nissan GTR on top of the STO, which will conclude us having to spend 400,000 euros in total? Meaning a Hurricane STO and an AMG GT Black and a Nissan GTR is literally the same price as one AMG GT Black Series. Like, what? That's crazy, I think. Like, type down in the comments what you think about that, because I think that is quite a cool combination for two cars, a Nissan GTR and the Hurricane STO. Obviously, I have to say at this point, we have not purchased a Nissan GTR at this very moment. So it's not completely confirmed that we are going to get a car. We're just thinking about it. So saying we will get a Nissan GTR is not what I mean right now. But yeah, I think Godzilla could be quite a cool car for our collection, so let's see how that goes and if we're gonna do it. And if we're also gonna stick to the GT Black Series allocation, we'll see. Time will tell. We will update you guys obviously on that too. So, the last question for today's video is, are we going to get a garage, something like Jar Collector for example, a big place where we can have all of our cars, show everything to you guys, and basically film in there as well? So currently the only thing I'm going to say is that we are working on something quite cool. We really want to have a place where we can have all of our cars. My dad and I just want like a big man cave basically, and that is what we're working on right now. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if everything goes well, we can release something about that in the coming weeks. But that should be quite a fun project. And yeah, that will be it for today's questions. Alrighty guys, so that will be it for today's video. It's been quite a different one, me just being sat in the back of our V-Class and talking to you guys, telling you everything which is going on. That is something in our eyes which is very important. My dad and I have thought about this, and we really just want to share everything with you. So this video is obviously a catch up, answering some questions and really letting you guys know what is up. But now it's going to be time to say goodbye. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're looking forward to producing a lot more English content, obviously. There will be more action and quite some cool videos are planned already. So hit that subscribe button and we'll see each other in the next video. Bye bye.